what is your one big thing? What's your one thing? I can tell you.
Do you know what the secret of life is?
No, what?
This.
Your finger?
One thing. Just one thing.
That's great, but what's the one thing?
That's what you gotta figure out.
Hey, carnivore hunters, this is Rick.
Hey, and this is Doug. Hey, Rick.
Yeah.
Why are butchers so hilarious?
Why are
Butchers.
I don't know.
Because they always ham it up. I had to get you back for all the corny ones you're always throwing me.
Okay.
Hey, so everyone, what is your one big thing? What's your one thing? I can tell you for us, that one thing, that motivates us, gives our life meaning. We know what that is for us. It's getting outdoors. It's preserving our way of life. And so that we can pass these traditions on to our grandchildren. That's the one thing for us.
Yeah,
So
and our children, right? Children
yeah,
and grandchildren. But yeah, so our busiest time of year as a family is September through the new year, because starting in September we do our family ATV trip where we try to get out in the mountains right when fall is hitting and trying to catch those fall colors. And like a month after that, Doug and I and our dad were out hunting, and then of course you have Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's, and man, it really keeps us busy from September through the new year.
yeah. Best time of the year for me.
Yeah,
It's busy, very hectic, but it's always a really good time. Just
it's
that
my
last
favorite
three
time of
months.
year. Yeah,
So, but this year we've been busier than expected since the new year. We've had a lot of family events, both expected and unexpected. That's really kind of kept us more busy. Of course, birthday parties, that sort of thing. We've gone to some plays as well. Which, quick pro tip: if you're going to go see Book of Mormon, make sure that everybody's going. It realizes that it's from the South Park guys.
yeah. That man, I my wife hated it. I loved it. I thought it was hilarious. So, um,
Yeah,
but
it
yeah,
was
man,
good.
those doggone grandkids, right? Yeah, that's something kind of new for Doug and I both in the past couple of years here. Where that's where the birthdays came in. Where
Mhm.
one of my grandsons has a birthday in January, and so uh, I always looked forward to winding down after New Year's, and uh, for me, it's just become more busy. And
Yeah.
so, uh, but what I really can't wait for at this point, like Doug said, what's your one thing, man? I cannot wait to get back to the mountains and get on our machines and do some exploring. Uh, it's just that's why September through the New Year is my favorite time of year because we're doing all kinds of fun stuff like that. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say absolutely. And honestly, our ATVs are just sad and pathetic looking when they're not working.
Yeah,
Um, my wife and I call ours Donkey because every time we go up one of those really steep hills, we get to the top and he goes, "Let's do that again."
right. Yeah, and I think too, Doug, one thing that if we learned anything from 2023, it's that carnivore has given us our energy and our youth back. We've come out with a lot of videos where we're kind of starting to um, wonder if we really wanted to go hunting or if we could drag that deer or that elk out, um, because we were sick from inflammation and just what the American or standard American diet can do to you, right? And it was getting to the point where mentally we thought we were getting old, but really it was physically. What's the word I'm looking for here, Doug? Physically, we were getting sick. It
Yeah.
had nothing to do with age. It was a state of mind and what we put ourselves into not purposely, it just based on all the lies we've been told over decades about what diet we should be following.
Yeah,
Right?
it's really amazing how much more energy we had this year. I mean, even with I really haven't done that much extra exercising since starting this diet, but when the time comes and I need to dig deep for more energy or to lift something heavy, any of that stuff, I just have it. It's again, it's very much like being in your late 20s again. You just you have the energy and the muscle when you need it. So it's been really a godsend. Normally this time of year is slower for us with in the lifestyle. Winter, we're not as active, and we're just anxiously awaiting for the big game draw to open up, which for us in Colorado here is in April. So typically after New Year's, I just you know just do my job during the day and would before not do much else except for sit around and wait for April to come so that I can put in for that draw. So
Yeah, and going into 2024, learning the lessons we've learned over the last. For me, it's been. I started in June, so not what 9 years or 9 months maybe. We've been doing this, and so what I've learned is just keep working out. My workout has increased. I'm hitting the weights. I'm hitting the treadmill. Um, and so during the slower time, it's the perfect time to do this kind of stuff, right? Um, I think I keep feeling better and better. I feel kind of like I'm a 30-year-old again. Although I just I have a birthday coming up here in Super Bowl Sunday. That's my
yep.
birthday, and I'm going to be 56. But man, I feel like I'm 30 again. So it's the diet and working out has just been fantastic for me.
Yeah, I honestly, I would say I didn't even feel this good when I was 30. I definitely say probably more late 20s for me.
Yeah,
Uh,
great
but
point.
but still, I mean, even if it was just 30, I mean, that's great. You're talking, 26 years ago for you. So
Yeah,
it's just a huge change. So we're definitely thankful we found this lifestyle. If you guys
yeah,
are interested in pursuing it, if it's not something you've decided to pull that trigger on, just do it. Just get started. Give it 90 days. If you're unsure about it, and I'm confident after 90 days you're gonna feel just as good as we do. So
yeah.
um,
I bet.
also, guys, continue to stay tuned. We're going to be sharing our experiences. We're going to be collaborating with other carnivores and continue to improve our content and keep you guys engaged. We are going to be meeting live with the Carnivore Brothers next week. And
Yeah,
then we're also going to be meeting up within the next few weeks with the Bareness of Beef. So we're excited to talk to both of them. And, if you guys are not subscribed to their channels, take a look at them as well. They have some really good content.
yeah. Doug, I think both those are going to be fun, and I think in their own unique ways. I think the Carnivore Brothers. Uh, I haven't seen any other well, maybe husbands and wives are doing this together, but not
Hmm.
brothers or sisters or anything. So, you and I are brothers. So I think doing this with the Carnivore Brothers uh, will be fun and exciting. So stay tuned for that because I'm sure we're going to have a lot of fun with that interview. And
Yep.
then the Baroness, she's come a long way over a lifetime, similar to Doug and I. And so it's going to be fun to hear her stories and she's going to school to be a nutritionist of some sort, and so it's gonna. They're both going to be really fun interviews, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So I think though that's all we have for today, guys. Thanks for
Yep.
tuning in, and we will see you next time.
Yep. Have a good night, everyone.
All right. Bye bye now.
Bye.